Hello viewers, welcome. I'm very happy to have you here. Thank you for being here. So this reading's a bit of a random one. I asked the cards, I asked Spirit what I should do today on my channel because I've not got any scheduled star sign readings to do or anything like that. So I pulled some cards on what should I do, and this is what came out. I'll probably do some fancy cutaway to that so you can see the cards properly. We'll see if I can work the technology. Okay, so these cards describe a particular situation, and if it's your situation, if this situation resonates with you, then I'm going to pull some cards after this, and there may be some messages coming through there that I think may be of use to you. So first of all, I'm going to go through these cards and what they say to me. The first card that came out was the Six of Swords in reverse. So what I'm feeling here is a sense of a storm has passed. There's been a very difficult situation. It's now over. However, it's in reverse, and it feels like even though the storm's over, you're not recognizing that it's over. It's like you're still reliving that situation, you're still in that situation. And what it speaks to me of is what gets labelled as post-traumatic stress, I suppose. It's your body still thinking you're in a dangerous or difficult situation, even though that situation has passed. Okay, and I'm getting that this situation is related to a relationship of some sort, what you might call a romantic relationship. With the Ace of Cups there in reverse, it feels like a relationship has ended, a difficult relationship has ended, and it's hard to move on from that relationship, it's hard to heal from that relationship. The Moon in reverse kind of speaks of gaslighting, really, to me here. You can see the moon there, the trees, they are not grounded. Okay, you can't see the ground, you can't see the bottom of the trees, you can't see how they are rooted. So this speaks to me of having a sense of lost yourself in this relationship, not feeling grounded in this relationship. But also traditionally the moon anyway does speak of this not knowing what's up and what's down. It's a card of illusion. You don't know what's real, you don't know what's not real. And the strong feeling that is coming to me is that feeling when someone is trying to deny you your own reality. Someone's trying to say, no, that never happened, when you know full well it happened, even if you have written proof of it happening, and someone will try to deny it, that it's happened. That sort of thing, that sort of messing with your head on that sort of scale, that you just don't know what's real and what's not real. Okay, so if this is ringing any bells or resonating with you, then this reading is for you. Okay, so let's get into the reading. I've not really come into this with much idea of how I'm going to do this. I mean, I don't usually use spreads anyway, so I think we will just, I'm going to put these cards back. We will stick with this deck to start with, because for me this is the sort of thing this deck is good at. Let's get some cards and we'll just see what comes out. That's how I'm going to do it. I'm not going to do any particular spread. I'm going to go back to my usual shuffling. Thing is, I can't do my usual shuffling technique because I'm sat on a bloody camping chair, which I need to, oh shit, I need to sort out. Right, just bear with me. I'm going to get a pillow to sit on. Okay, I'm back. I've got a pillow to sit on. That's actually quite good. I should have maybe done that a while ago. So I can go back to my usual shuffling technique, because now I can actually yeah, sit all comfortably. Okay, so the Chariot in reverse has come out. So I feel like this really is a situation that's put you into a shut down way of being. This is the Chariot upright. So the Chariot upright is very forward moving, action, determination, motivation, but it just feels like For you, this motivation is really lacking at the moment, which is completely understandable. Two of Wands. Okay. That's very contradictory to what I've just said. Thank you. Two of Wands coming out there is contradictory energy to what I've just said. The two of the Ace of Wands in reverse. Okay, so the it's like there's a lot of passion and drive and ideas there about how to move forward from this situation, but putting that into physical movement, that's where the contradiction lies, especially with the Ace of Wands as well come out in reverse. There is definitely a desire for you to move forward and beyond this situation, and moving on from this situation, moving on from this sense of loss, sense of grief and sadness. But it's like you can't translate that into bodily, physical movement, which is quite common when you've been through something traumatic, because often it literally is your body that is still stuck in that moment. Your mind, logically, you know you're not in that scary, dangerous, what your body perceives as life-threatening moment, whether it's life-threatening or not. You logically know you're not in that moment anymore, but your body has other ideas. So that's why we're getting this contradictory energy. There's the desire to move forward, lots of passion with the Ace of Wands. You want a bloody new start, a new beginning from this person, but you can't translate it into physical movement. Okay, let's see what else we get. Let's see what else we can get. Excuse me. Oh, I should have put these pillows on my seat a long time ago. Anyway. Seven of Swords. Okay, so this person that you're trying to move on from, they held back. This can be anything from holding back as a sort of self-protection mechanism to kind of full-on deception. And I think part of the reason you're finding it hard to move on is because you don't know. You don't know what this person was all about. You don't know. And that's very hard. When we can't make sense of something, it's very hard to move on. I will say though, I'm not here to give you any answers about that person, because I don't read other people's energy, even in a collective reading. I mean, I should probably do a whole video on this, but I won't set out to read someone else's energy, that's for sure. It will come into the reading. When it comes into the reading, okay, I'll say what I see. But I'm interested in you, the viewer, not how this other person feels as such. I hope that makes sense. Because the power for you to move on is within you. It doesn't need to rely on answers from this other person. If you get answers from this other person, then great. But honestly, this is the reason I started this channel, because I was sick of watching readings saying, oh, so and so feels this way, so and so's coming back to you. I don't think it's healthy, and I think you should be more focused on yourself. Okay. Oop. What have we got here? Daughter of Pentacles. Okay. Ten of Wands. Son of Cups. Four of Swords. This all makes perfect sense. Let me just make... I don't know if I can get the translation though. The art is in the art of translation, and on the bottom of the deck, the Three of Swords. This person betrayed you. You feel like this person betrayed you. Heartbreaking. Oh gosh, sorry, it's very loud outside. There's a plane going overhead. Okay. I love this card for you, for this whole situation. I love it. Daughter of Pentacles. Hello, Betty. Yes, I know. I know you want to help. Daughter of Pentacles. So in the Rider-Waite, that's the Page of Pentacles. You can see a rainbow above there as well. I kind of feel like this little deer has more chance of seeing that rainbow, to be honest, than in the cards we pulled originally. The Six of Swords there. This is kind of you turning the Six of Swords upside down. Oh, well, the right way up, I should say. And I think contained here is a bit of advice how you might make that happen, or help that happen. Because the Daughter of Pentacles, oh Betty, you're such a fusspot, aren't you? The Daughter of Pentacles is about trusting, experimenting. It brings quite a childlike energy to the table. A sort of innocence, a sort of playfulness that's hard to access when you felt hurt, betrayed, when you're feeling kind of jaded, I guess. And I'm not telling you feeling that way is wrong. I would never do that. It's completely, it's not right or wrong, it just is. And it's a natural reaction. I get with this card, like, the idea of being in your body. Really feeling what's in your body. Because with the Ten of Wands, there's a sense of there being no way out. It's a feeling that there's no way out of this. You're going to be stuck forever. You're going to be stuck forever wanting to move forward, but just not being able to. But slowly does it. Pentacles is slow energy, and the Page in particular. I mean, yeah, it does bring a more childlike energy to it, and in a sense it is kind of Fool energy, which is kind of fast energy actually, but it's kind of blending that, actually, like blending that innocence and faith of the Fool, of the child, of the kind of unjaded person, but with the knowledge that you need to go slowly. So for some of you, the advice that's coming through is to re-examine a hobby that you really enjoyed as a child, and it might be something that's really allows you to feel your body, so something like singing or yoga or any sort of physical activity. Or climbing. Climbing's brilliant. Something where your focus is on what your body is doing, what movement you need to make next. Because reconnecting with our bodies in that way can be very healing, and you've got the healing card coming out, like the way this reading is coming together is, it just makes quite a lot of sense. So, and that healing card came out underneath the Daughter of Pentacles. So a way to access this healing is to really be in your body, I'm feeling. You're knocking my cards all over the shop, Betty. Yeah. But do as you see fit. It's hard. It's hard. I'm not just going to flip, you know, it's not a case of flipping saying, yeah, do some yoga, it's going to fix all your problems. No. Look, I just want you to feel heard. And, oh, I've got rose petals falling into my cup. I wonder what that means. I just want you to feel heard. I mean, yeah, just saying. I don't have all the answers. The cards don't have all the answers. The universe. The universe, I feel like the universe knows and recognises what you're going through for this to come up. So I don't even want you to necessarily even feel heard by me, even. I just want you to know that Spirit, the universe, God, love actually does hear and see you. And that's why these cards are coming out, and that's why you found this message, and that you can heal from this. This is healing. You can heal from this. Yeah, and it's interesting how the Son of Cups has come out underneath this Seven of Swords, because the Seven of Swords is all about, like I said, the deception, but there's a sense of you not knowing, and you feeling like you need to know in order to move on. But instead of wanting to know the inner workings of this other person to move on, it's about getting in touch with the inner workings of yourself in order to move on, and filling your own cup. Filling your own cup, okay? And then that kind of allows you to see the colour and the beauty again in the world. I'm going to leave it there with the tarot. I'm just going to hop over to my desk and I'm going to pull one oracle card to finish off the reading. Just bear with me. Betty will keep you company. Okay, I'm back. I'm just going to pull a card from the Believe Your Own Magic deck to finish off the reading. I hope it will tie in with everything that's been said. I am shuffling behind the cat. Oh, thanks, Betty. Right, we've just got cards everywhere. She's gone now. I'll start again. Okay. Whatever comes out will be read upright, by the way. I don't read reversals on this oracle deck, or really any of my oracle decks, I don't think. So, let's see. Phoenix. How's that for a happily ever after? Yeah, okay. So you can heal. You can heal. you can move on from this just feeling of, feels a bit like rock bottom actually. Feels a bit like rock bottom. Yeah. But you can, whatever that original Six of Swords card is, you can like rediscover the rainbow above you. You can realise that you're not in the storm anymore. And create your own bloody happy ever after, your own fairy tale ending, your own... Yeah. I hope that makes sense. And I am sorry that you're in a difficult situation. But Spirit knows that you can heal from this, is the message. I hope that makes sense. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you.